Hopefully this is working. It just told me that my Wi-Fi was doing something funky, so hopefully you guys can see me. This is not a Limelight Live, this is a Life Live. And I wanted to come and share something with you guys. When you hop on, if you're watching live, press 1. If you are watching the replay, press 2. And I wanted to share something that I learned in therapy this past week that I didn't realize I was doing that is actually a thing. So let me know if you can see me. Hopefully, I don't know, I just got a weird thing happen on my screen. I want to talk about desire, imagine, expect. Hey Keisha, okay, so you can hear me. Again, if you're watching live, press 1. If you're watching the replay, press 2. So I want to talk to you guys about my therapist's version of the 3 mighty forces of power. If you are on my Limelight team by chance, then you heard me talk about this in our team training last week. So I'm just going to run through this really quickly, and this was really helpful for me, so I want to just kind of share it with you guys. So the first thing, desire. So when we think about desire, it's something that we want very strongly, right? Like we have to desire something in order to take action, right? So something that I have been doing for a few years now is I'll make a list of wants and don't wants. Well, my therapist told me to change that to desire, because desire means of God and it's stronger than the word want. So I've started making a list of desires and things that I don't want. So I've been digging really, really deep, really trying to figure out what it is that I desire and also why I desire those things. Because again, from there, then I know kind of what I need to do, right? If I know what I desire, then I can kind of start to put some things into motion. So that I actually do something. You know, there has to be a drive. If I know my why, I'm going to do it, right? We talk about that all the time, you guys. We talk about how having a really strong why for anything is so freaking important. So identify those things that you desire so that you can actually get them done. You know, make it happen for yourself. When your desire is weak, you're not going to do it. Maybe you don't even want something that badly or desire something that badly. Maybe it needs to be put at the bottom of your list. But when you really, really strongly desire something, you're going to do something about it. Am I right? Am I right? It's like me with my Limelight business. When you really want something, you're going to do the work. When you really want something, you're going to talk about it all the time. When you really want something, you're going to show up, right? You're going to show up. Moving on. I don't want to make this all Limelighty. But so in my therapist's version of the 3 mighty forces of power, she has changed the word belief to imagine. And that really, I really love that, because I spend a lot of time meditating and I really do a lot of visualization, and I like to close my eyes and I'll say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want my house to look like. This is, you know, how I see my family. This is like, I'm going to be well, and I'm going to be, you know, this health issue that I have is not even going to be a thing. And, you know, visualization. Do you guys visualize? Drop an emoji if you practice visualization, or if you do any of that kind of stuff. I do it all the time. But again, anyway, if you visualize what you want, if you see it, you feel it, whatever the case may be, feel it until you get the warm fuzzies. That's what I say all the time. And then the final thing is the thing that I struggle with the most, because I feel like when it's the word expect. So I feel like a lot of times we don't feel like we're deserving of things, and so we don't expect things. And it's not necessarily that I don't feel like I deserve these things. It's just that I don't expect them. I never knew that was part of the process. So my therapist said, Felicia, you are great at the desire part, and you are great at the imagining visualization part, but you're not expecting it. So you need to really work on knowing that you can have anything you want and expect those things, like those things are coming to you. You have to expect those things. And I was like, holy crap, I don't expect those things. I I guess I'm a good person, and my friends tell me I'm a good person and that I'm a good friend, but I still don't expect those things to happen for me. Like, I can visualize the house all day long, and I can visualize having somebody who makes the best tacos in the world all day long in my kitchen. But if I don't expect that I can have that, then I'm not going to have that. And so when she said that, I thought about the placebo effect. Like, think about how people are given something that does absolutely nothing, but they expect that it's going to do something, and they feel better, or whatever the case may be. Like, isn't that insane? Expect, right? It makes perfect sense. When she said that, I was like, mind blown. Okay, girl, I got you. So if you anticipate a positive result from all of the other work that you're doing, then I feel like magic can happen, and that makes me really, really excited. And I saw a quote that just said, begin to expect that which you desire to happen, and you will note changes occurring. And I thought that was really, really cool. And so I wanted to share that with you, and also encourage you guys to have a therapist. Every single person. I hope that you will consider. I'm not saying anything's wrong with you. That I'm not saying anything's wrong with me. I'm just saying that a lot of times it is really helpful to have somebody who's completely from the outside looking in, somebody who doesn't really know you, but who will learn you over time, who just knows you and all of your innermost, deepest, darkest, dirtiest stuff, and really help you start to work through those things so that you can heal and feel the way that you need to, so that you can go forth and desire, imagine, expect, and get everything that you want. If you have a good therapist. My therapist is pretty bomb. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. If I can ever help any of you guys with anything, I'm not saying you got to tell me your business. I don't necessarily want to take that on, but I am happy to talk to you if you want to talk to me about anything, and be good to yourself, okay? Good night.